Namaste, Namaskara, welcome to Happy Omyoga. Let us get started. Sit comfortably either on a mat or if you wish to sit on a chair or a sofa, you can definitely go ahead and sit down as comfortable as you can. Because we need to concentrate more on the breathing rather than the postural alignment. Alright, so right now you can either sit in Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana, where you just put one leg over the other and keep your spine straight. If you wish to take the support of the wall, please do take the support of the wall. Let us get to the practice by closing your eyes, taking a nice deeper and slower breath. With a beautiful smile on your face, observe your breathing pattern. See how your breath feels and how your spine feels. Inhale, expand your stomach. As you exhale, start pulling in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Taking your palms to the heart center into Namaskara Mudra, let us say a small prayer. Inhale. Om. Pranasyedham vashe sarvam tridive yat prathishtitam mateva putran rakshasva shrishcha prajnascha videhina iti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste once again. Holding chin mudra on your both hands, place it over the knees and keep your spine completely straight, neck straight. So the first practice we will do is called Nadhanu Sandhana, where we say Akara, Ukara and Makara for 5 times. Okay. The Nadhanu Sandhana practice helps you to activate the Mooladhara chakra, the Kundalini Shakti. So when we do that, it clears out all the kinds of problems through the 7 chakras. Alright? When it clears out whatever the kinds of physical problems and also the mental disturbances, whatever the kind of mental disturbances that we go through, it clears out them. So it has a wonderful effect on our spine and on our body as well. So let us practice Akara, Ukara and Makara for 5 times each. Keep your eyes closed. Let's say Ukara. Inhale. Just observe. And let's say Makara. Inhale. Just slowly keep observing the effect. And now we will say U and Makara together in one single breath for 5 times. Inhale. Just keep observing. And slowly open your eyes. You can see the kind of changes that has brought into the body and the mind. It's more like if we throw a stone into water, it starts making waves around it. So slowly the waves start settling after a while the stone is thrown. So the same way when we say akara, ukara and makara, so after we say it, finish saying it, then you can see there's a kind of a settlement that happens from the disturbances, and there's a kind of a effect that it creates. It's quite a tranquilizing effect is what I can say that has been created. All right, and if you wish to change your legs, you can definitely go ahead and change it and place your leg over your thighs. And the next practice we will do is we will do a deep breathing technique where you have to expand your stomach completely and then exhale and squeeze. It's called abdominal breathing. Okay, when I get my hands wider, you need to expand. That means you have to inhale. And when I bring it closer, you have to exhale and squeeze your abdomen completely. So the longer I keep taking my hands away from each other, you need to keep inhaling such a long time. And then you have to exhale. Alright, so let's say inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So in the same fashion, continue. Inhale. exhale. Last one. And slowly release and just observe the effect with a beautiful smile. slowly open your eyes. Now you can observe that after practicing this deep breathing technique where we try to inhale as longer as we could and exhale completely by squeezing in, you can feel that there is a feeling of sorry there's a feeling of lightness, okay, where we feel very light right now in the mind and also in the body, okay. So this helps you to relieve the stress physically and also mentally. So when we breathe more deeper and deeper, we are trying to inhale more oxygen. That means we are taking something like a fresh air. Oxygen, fresh oxygen is very, very important for the body. So when you do that, there is a kind of lightheartedness that happens where mentally your stress is also relieved, and also physically whatever the kind of ailments that we have, it can be blood pressure, tuberculosis, any kind of stone formations, asthma, or any kind of clots in the blood, like which causes varicose veins and all these problems, nervous problems. So what happens when we take a deeper breath, all right, all these problems, wherever there are problems in the concerned organs, there's a increased blood flow or increased supply of oxygen, and that too quite a fresh oxygen. But when our breath is shorter because of the stress, because of the pollution, our breath becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. Day by day it has become shorter, and that is why we grow older much quicker, and also we have a lot of ailments that needs to come only after 60 and 80 years, which needs to come, which is all coming at even at the age of 20 and 25 and 40s around now. Okay, so when we do this, we become more and more light-hearted, and also our body feels very, very light. So that is why we need to breathe deeper. So whenever you have time during the day, whatever you're doing, if you can at least take 10 breaths every hour, make it a point that you will take 10 deep breaths consciously. Okay, you just have to concentrate and then take 10 deep breaths. Hardly it will take 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, we can take like one breath can go up to like 15 seconds, 20 seconds if you take it. So it will hardly be 3 to 4 minutes max, if you can go up to 30 seconds as well. Alright, so make it a point when you do that, okay, you consistently, okay, every 1 hour you think you're doing that, consistently you are cleansing yourself by removing all the stress. So obviously your health will get better and better and better. You don't have to do anything else, just do deep breathing techniques properly and you will see a wonderful transformation. Alright, the next practice, before that, sit more comfortably if you wish to. Once again, if you change your legs, you can change into a full Padmasana. Alright, so keep your spine straight and don't mind the blabbering in between. I don't know why this blabbering is happening suddenly. Okay, so let us continue with the next practice. Which is Kapalabhati, alright, where we pump our stomach inwards to exhale through the nostrils, alright. So if you're a beginner, please only do 25 or 50 maximum, or you can go up to 100. So this is the practice where you have to pump your stomach inwards and exhale through the nostrils. Concentrate more on the exhalation, where inhalation will happen automatically. Alright, let us start the practice. Just observe. And slowly open your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. And we'll practice one more round, and I keep forgetting. If anybody's got operated in the past 6 months, or if you have any kind of cardiac problems, please avoid Kapalabhati Bastrika. Okay, do not practice this. And if you have got operated or if you have any cardiac issues, please practice practice through personal classes. Do not practice in these group classes. All right, or you can WhatsApp me or you can contact me if you have any kinds of issues and doubts, if you have what to practice and what not to, if you wish to. All right, so if you want to change your legs once again, you can go ahead and change your legs, and let us practice one more round of Kapalabhati. And after you finish, try to observe. Bringing awareness is very important, and keep observing the effects. Eyes closed, with a beautiful smile again. Slowly open your eyes. Well, suddenly after the practice, you can see that there's a kind of a chillness that has been created inside our body, and also at the forehead region, all right, and majorly on the Agna chakra, that's the center of the eyebrow, where you can kind of feel a chillness factor. Okay, this happens because when we are practicing Kapalabhati, all we are trying to do is cleanse the toxins, okay? Whatever there is on the stomach, from the lungs, everywhere, okay? We are trying to cleanse all the toxins and remove them, all right? Through air, in fact, through the prana. So, when we are doing that, let's say we are cleaning a room. So, when you clean a room, suddenly there's a kind of a freshness that you see, all right? So, there's been a lot of filth and dirt, and suddenly when you clean, you see the room looks fresh. So the same way the body is also feeling fresh. So this feeling of freshness is the kind of the tranquility effect that we are trying to create. So when you get into this tranquil effect, then you can see a lot of healing happens in the body. Alright. So it's more like when you see for kids, colors are very attractive. The most attractive colors are red, blue, yellow, and green. Okay, these four are the major colors, and this is the basic colors in fact. Okay, the moment you show them white, it's kind of a different perception or attraction that happens. But when you show them these four colors, immediately they get attracted. Okay, the same way the effect that we are creating, okay, it feels so fresh. All right, the freshness, that means when we practice this Kapalabhati, when we clear out the toxins, there's a kind of a freshness you feel, and the tranquility effect is what is the kind of attraction that we get into. All right, so it's like I should say it's the pulling factor. All right, so that is where we are getting. All right, and when that happens, the body gets into a healing effect. It means like the attraction is happening through the tranquility effect, and there's a kind of a healing that happens. So there's a continuous circulation of blood and supply of oxygen through this tranquility effect, because there is a kind of a silence that has been created. All right, so hardly, if you see after the practice, we might feel that for like maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so for that 1 or 2 minutes, the body starts healing so much. Okay, and that is where we have to get it. We have to extend the effect. So when you continuously keep practicing day and day and day, so this tranquility effect gets extended from 1 to 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, and then even up to an hour. Okay, so when we try to extend to that level, the kind of healing and the kind of awareness that is being created in the body will be much more. So that is why you have to practice consistently. All right, so let us change the sitting positions once again. I don't know, it's quite sweaty here today, and I'm blabbering too much, and also it's like not able to sit. I don't know why, because of the heat that is created inside my room today. All right, so keeping your spine up, taking a deep breath. The next practice we will do is dog breathing or breath of fire, where we open the tongue out completely. It is more like Kapalabhati, how we flapped our stomach. So the same way, but this time through the mouth, by keeping the tongue open. Alright, when you do that, once again we create the same kind of the effect. Alright, so let us open the tongue up. If you're a beginner, please do only 50 maximum, or let us try and go up to 100. one more round of the breath of fire, opening your tongue out. Keep observing the effects and the silence that has been created, and ignore all kinds of thoughts, and observe the smile on your face. Slowly keep observing your inhalation and exhalation, trying to make your breath as slower as possible. Inhale slowly and exhale slowly. Just keep observing. Lifting your cheeks up. As you keep observing, just listen to this. When you inhale, you count 1. When you exhale, you count 2. Again, inhale, count 3. Exhale, count 4. So like this, I want you to count from 1 to 10 and then in the reverse from 10 to 1. Suppose if you missed the count in between, after 4 you just missed it and got lost in thought, you have to come back again and then count again from 1 to 10 and 10 to 1. Okay? So whenever you miss, you will restart again from 1. Do not continue. Alright? And try to ignore whatever the thoughts you may get in. Try to ignore them and concentrate and focus only on the counting. Inhale 1, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that way, I want you to count 1 to 10, 10 to 1 and keep continuing. Once you finish 1 to 10, 10 to 1, again restart from 1 to 10, 10 to 1. So that way, I want you to keep continuing by sitting silently. If you wish to take the support, just take the support, sit comfortably and concentrate only on the breath. Eyes closed and start. If you miss the count, restart again. Keep ignoring all the thoughts and only focus on the breath. disturbed or lost in thoughts, say it's all right and just let go of it and try to concentrate only on the breath. Every time you inhale, travel with the breath by counting the numbers. Keep lifting your cheeks up, observing the smile, ignoring the disturbances. Keep continuing. And make this the last round of your counting. And slowly open your eyes. And last practice for the day we'll do is the cooling pranayama, where we'll do Brahmari first. So we will use our thumb to close the ears. Alright, there's a small part here at the ear. You have to press that into the hole of the ears. Okay, and then use the first two fingers to close the eyes, the ring finger to upper part of the lips, little finger to lower part of the lips. Alright, as you place it, we will say okay, the Makara. Alright, we will do it for 5 times. Close your eyes, keep your ring finger above the lips and below the lip, and then thumb to close the ears and start for 5 times. And slowly release your hands and observe. And if you wish to stay by sitting in silence and observing for more time, you can definitely go ahead and do so. And one more thing is to be frank with the cycle that the counting that we were doing. To be frank, okay, you don't have to worry if you have missed the count and you were getting lost in thoughts or any kind of disturbances that was happening. There might be doubts that why am I not able to count? Why am I not able to focus? So it takes a lot of training. Okay, to be frank, even I did not complete even one cycle of counting. Okay, there were too many things running on the head as well. So it is normal. It is okay to be disturbed. It is okay to be not able to finish the count of focus. So why am I telling this is because there may be doubts and worries that you're not able to get it. Okay, we are practicing every day to get to a point where nothing can disturb us. Okay, every second there is going to be a disturbance. Right now I'm sitting here in front of the camera. There are a lot of things running around me. All right, so there's a computer running, there's a sound I'm getting from the outside, there are a lot of people kind of distracting. Okay, this will happen even when you're practicing. The disturbances will happen, but what we are trying to do is, beyond all this, can we practice to an extent where we can focus, where we can concentrate, where we can observe the stillness. All right, that is what we are trying to do, because life is such. All right, we have attractions on one side, distractions on the other side, which will not let us focus or concentrate. And both these things, to an extent, when it goes beyond the limits, is very, very bad for the health, for the mind and the body as well. All right, so this practice is a continuous, consistent practice. It doesn't matter whether we are repeating the same things, whether we are practicing different things. We are all aiming at one thing, that is to observe stillness, which in turn will help us to focus and also have a much more mental stability. All right, so thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the asana class. And also, if you wish to join the classes regularly and get daily updates, please do join the WhatsApp group. For that, you need to contact me through the website below this video. All right, thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Keep planting smiles, and let us say the closing prayer. Om Sarvesham Swasthir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.